Hello, everybody. If you don't know me, I'm the editor of this whole channel. You could also say it's just Sapphire out of character. You can just simply call me editor if you want to, because I'm not going to reveal my real name yet. So, this is my first time doing a rant on something without me using text to speech. So, that's interesting. I've used text to speech in my previous two rants because I was lazy, like I always am. So I guess it's nice to change things up every once in a while, huh? So to start things off with this rant here, during the years where I was watching Treehouse before I started getting addicted to YouTube, I came across this newly created show called Esme and Roy. So it's basically this girl named Esme has a monster friend named Roy, and their job is to babysit various monsters. They also have a hamster named Dumpling that appears in a few episodes, and she's very cute. Now let's get to the bad stuff, I guess. Despite them being monster babysitters, they always seem to get into a problem with the child every time they babysit them. And as for who these monsters are, I'm gonna explain all their names. So the monsters that appear in a majority of episodes are Tilly, Snugs, who got a baby brother in later episodes, Hugo and Fig, they sometimes are babysitted separately instead of together, and Simon. And the monsters that only appear in a few episodes are Sid and Lucy, Frank and Franny, and Grumbles, who only appears in one episode called The Princess of Play. By the time I got addicted to YouTube, this series was still going and I never got to watch the rest of the episodes. So I guess my addiction just took over me and screwed up. But thank God it did! Because these monsters' problems are so dang childish. Most of the times they're pretty relatable in some way and I might feel the same way, but they're still childish! Most of the times it's just like, I just want to do something, but I can't because this is blocking me from doing this. Or it's also like, I don't want to be patient anymore. I want this to happen now. And it's also like this. I don't want to do this because I want to do this. And it's also like, I don't want to go this way. I want to go this way. Not that way. I want to go that way. God! Can we not reuse the same problem in every episode? And the madness hole gets deeper from here. Once the monster they're babysitting can't take it anymore, all hell breaks loose. When you start hearing all that dramatic music and the monster starts to complain and tears start to form in their eyes, uh-oh, monster meltdown. They literally break into a fit of crying and a flood of tears until Esme makes them breathe deeply. Well, Hugo and Fig most of the time make angry kazoo noises, but at least that's better. And two or more monsters can have the same crying fit at once, as demonstrated in a few episodes. But not only the monsters they babysit can actually have these monster meltdowns, but also the babysitters themselves, which is rare. I think Roy had one in 2 episodes, or 3, but he didn't actually cry in one. Well, Esme had one in 1 episode because the party was ruined. I imagine it must be pure chaos around this children once the monster sitting starts. And what if I were to tell you that this happens in almost every episode? There's not even a few episodes where they never cry! I swear, this is just torturous to watch! The whining, the complaining, this is Caillou on a whole nother level! I mean, it's not as bad as Caillou, but come on! Can we please just cut down on the crying? Heck, not even the Princess of Play, which is double the length of an average episode, cannot escape the crying. Can we just not have any crying for one whole episode? Well, I guess I better go get the glitter jar and breathe. I apologize for that little outburst I had. I'm just annoyed at this show. And of course, I didn't want to breathe out loud because I find that uncomfortable for some reason. But still, I can't believe I watched this show when Treehouse was still around and before I got my YouTube addiction. Because I probably shouldn't have. Because this feels like an alternative to Caillou. It's a better alternative at least, but I just don't like it. But if you do prefer this over Caillou, then maybe you should give it a watch. But don't say I didn't warn you about all the crying. At least the show's cancelled, so I don't have to worry about any more episodes like this. So thanks everyone for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!